Yes, there's pros and cons when it comes to getting into shape. While the pros are pretty obvious, the cons, not so much. Now, I didn't make this video to discourage you from getting into shape. Not at all. I'm just trying to mentally prepare you for the side no one talks about, the negative side. Hit the like button. So you want to be fit. Good for you. That's the first step. Because you do have family and friends that want to see you live long and healthy. They want to see you successful. But you have to realize the decision to be healthy, that's your decision to make. Now, the first con. Getting into shape is a lonely road, and it's a lonely road because most people in the world are not healthy. They're not in shape. And we can't judge them either because life is not that easy for a lot of people. Some of the reasons of people not being healthy is like some people just have messed up lives, and the last thing they're thinking about is going to get some fruit. They're struggling. They're stressed out. And some people flat out have just given up on life. And I get that too, because most of us, by the time you're 40, you done give up on life about 2 or 3 times. So expect to take this journey alone. Hell, anytime you try to better yourself, you're going to do it by yourself. Ain't no way a whole group of people at the same time want to do better. A whole group might talk about doing better, but actually putting it into action is not going to happen. You're on your own, buddy. And I know people are going to just hop in this video, hop in the comments and talk about they don't mind being by themselves. Well, I got news for you. It is human nature for us to have human interactions, be around people that we love. We're not on this earth to just go in a corner and be by ourselves. If that happened, the population would be low as hell. So you being okay with being alone is only temporary. And I'm going to give you the best example ever. A punishment in prison is solitary confinement. That's when they take a prisoner and put up in a hole. A hole is a little ass box with a bed and probably a sink. I don't even think they get sinks. But long story short, you're separated from other inmates, from other bad guys. Now, a normal person will be like, yes, separate me from people that might bring me harm. But even prisoners don't mind being around people that have a high chance of hurting them. And for the people that still talk about they don't mind being by themselves, okay. Even with all that, okay. Well, do me a favor. 2 months from now, do not make a YouTube video talking about you're something years old and don't have any friends, okay? We don't want to hear it. Hit the like button. And the second con is intimidation. Yes, men and women will be intimidated by you. Oh, it sounds cool? Well, it's not. For a decent person, it actually sucks when people are intimidated by you because you just want to be friendly. You want to be friendly. You want to be positive. Now, obviously, the intimidation is going to be different between men and women. Now, men are going to look at you as a threat because A, you being fit and having a nice physique shows that you have discipline. And whether you are confident or not confident, you're going to look confident. And some soft men might feel like you can beat their ass, so they're going to test you. So I hope you know how to fight. Now, when it comes to the women's side, I actually have a woman, I had a conversation with her, and she said she actually prefers men that are not in shape. Well, I'm here to tell you that is a lie. You're always going to be more attractive if you're healthy and in shape. It is what it is. Any woman that says she doesn't like a man that's in shape, there is like a thin line. There's like the Hulk, and then there's like a lean man, like a little muscular, a little skinny. I'm going to assume she's talking about she don't want a man that's built like the Hulk, that has a strong back. She probably don't like that. But a lean man, a man in shape is always going to be more attractive to women. Most likely your fit body is going to make her feel insecure about her body, which, is obvious. Women have a little bit more they have to worry about when it comes to getting fit. And she knows that other women are going to be attracted. So the less chance of her man cheating on her, she probably going to take that. That's why a lot of women say they like ugly men. And that's a whole nother story. And you know what the biggest misconception is? People always assume that people that are in shape go around judging other people's body. Now, that may be true for some, but most people that are in shape and have healthier bodies, they're too busy worrying about their physique. They're not worrying about yours. Not in like a arrogant way or a self-centered way, but they're more like, Your body don't have nothing to do with me. We're not together. I don't care, what the hell I'm not finna judge you because you got a little pudge. I'm not with you. I'm worrying about myself. The last con. This con nobody talks about. But the con is consistency. So you're alone. And you're even more alone because you intimidate people. And it's hard enough to live a healthy lifestyle when 90% of the people that surround you are eating unhealthy. It's hard, it's tempting. You're the only one at the table eating rice and bananas, and everybody else eating burgers and fries and pizza rolls, pizza bites. And unhealthy food is so convenient. On the way home from work, I drive past 10 fast food restaurants. Alone, 10. None of them are vegan. And when you're on your way home from work, you're not old. You don't want to stop at a grocery store and get out the car. Well, I'm making it sound harder than what it is. Get out the car, get a cart, walk around for 20 minutes. No, you want to stop by a drive-through restaurant. Say you want a number one large with a Sprite. When you stop at the gas station and you forgot your debit card and your phone at home and you only got cash and you got to walk in there. Snacks, chips, energy drinks, everything that you can think of. Just quick, buy it. Eat it on the way home. It's simple. But if you are mentally stronger than me and you can go to a grocery store, thank God the produce section is right by the front entrance. The only problem is you got to get the produce and run out the store before you make a bad decision. But the worst part of consistency is the minute that you start slacking on your workout and you start gaining fat and losing muscle, everybody's going to be able to tell. Because 9 times out of 10, wherever you go, like let's say at the workplace, you're probably the 5th person that's fit in there. There's 5 people that are fit in there, and you're number 5. So if you start gaining weight and losing muscle and starting to look unhealthy, everybody's gonna notice. And the messed up part is everybody's probably gonna be happy because people love seeing people do bad. They won't give you a compliment when you're doing well, but they'll tell you something. They'll address you when you're doing bad. But the number one thing is hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully this video helps you. And I want you to get into shape. It is a wonderful thing. Just know there's pros and cons with everything.